Joined now by Saints quarterbacks coach Ronald, who has been with the Saints for quite some time. What has it been like to work with a new quarterback in Derek Carr this season?
Oh, excellent. DC, he goes about his business the right way. He's a pro. It's everything that you ask for in a quarterback. I think he's a great teammate. He's a leader of the room. We always have conversations about QB1, and he fits all requirements from, our coaching staff.
What do you feel like some of his strengths are as a quarterback?
I think head up. He's a very intelligent and smart player. He brings a lot to the room as far as ideas. I think he gets the ball out, in an accurate and quick fashion. I think he can make all the throws with the flick of a wrist. He's more mobile in the pocket than people give him credit for. So I just think overall, just as far as playing the position and getting us into the right plays at the right time and making the right reads, I think that's to his strength.
You mentioned being in the pocket and not getting enough credit. He's actually been getting rid of the ball a lot quicker in the last two games. Is that just by design, or is he just, maybe as he's going through the season with a new offense, it's just clicking more and he's seeing guys maybe earlier than he was before?
Yeah, I think it's just clicking. I think, you see guys, and from week to week, the game changes and the defense change on the other side, and sometimes you come into a game and expecting something and getting something different, and everybody has to be on the same page with that. So I just think overall, not just him, but everybody around him are playing at a faster, quicker pace of the things that we're trying to accomplish on the field.
When he got here, the stat came with him, the red zone numbers. That's something that he has been able to improve in the last few weeks. What do you think it was that was missing from him being able to find success there?
I just think overall everybody's making plays. Not only DC, but the guys around them. We've been able to run the ball down there, so I think that's been a big advantage. Taysom has been huge. AK coming back has been huge. Jamal adding him to the mix, I think. So being able to run the ball always helps the quarterback down there. So I think as a team effort, we've been doing better collectively upstairs with the coaches and with the players.
Team's improving. In what ways can you still see Derek Carr continue to improve in his game?
It's a rat race. You're chasing an imperfect game. So I just think that he can just continue to do the things that we ask him to do, knowing that every day he's going to get a little bit better, and every game is going to present a different challenge, and he's up for the challenge, and we just got to make sure that he's honed in on the things that we're asking him to do, and I think the production will speak for itself.
This offense is still reaching its ceiling as it goes through the season, through week 9. Where would you say the identity of the offense is at this point?
I think we're a ball-out team that's getting the ball into our playmakers' hands and able to take some shots down the field, running it well with AK being back and in the mix with him and Taysom and Jamal. And then, the offensive line and moving guys off the ball. And like I said, we look to do different things in different games. So sometimes you're going to pass the ball a little bit more than you have to. Sometimes you're going to run it and then let the defense play. So our goal is to play complementary ball with the defense and the offense. And, the offense may look, the defense and the special teams, and the offense may look different from week to week.
Somebody who's a big part of that, Taysom Hill. What is it like to have somebody that you can use and plug in the way he does, where you can put him probably in 5 different positions on the offense alone?
Yeah, the young fella is good, man. He's one of the greatest athletes to ever play the game. When you sit back and think of the things that he could do at quarterback, at the tight end position, at the running back position, he's pretty much played everything but the offensive line, but we do ask him to block at times and get down there and protect us. So it's nothing that he doesn't do with a smile on his face. Everybody see the big, beautiful smile, and he enjoys playing the game, man. So he's easy to coach. He's easy to put in plays for, and he just put his head down and go to work, man. So, he's a special talent, a special player.
Quarterback role is very dynamic. It's not just about the production on the field, but the leadership in the locker room and how you kind of carry the team. How have you seen Derek Carr kind of come into his own here in New Orleans and getting that edge back? We know he was benched with the Raiders, but for him to now be at the helm of an offense, how have you seen him maybe fill into that leadership role?
The biggest thing when he first got here was just, last year was last year. You got a clean slate, new slate, and we all about having fun. We want to go out here and play a game of football that you guys get paid a lot of money to play, and just come out here and have fun. Cut it loose and play with a smile on your face. And then, and if you make a mistake, man, let's coach through it. We're not going to kill you for it, and then let's just learn from it. And I think he's embraced that, man. So he's out here, he's competing, he shows up the same way every day. He's eager to come to work, and I think he kind of lost that a little bit in the last year or so, and that's back now. So that was a part of our job as a staff to get him going, and I think he's enjoying his time here in New Orleans so far.
You You've been with the Saints since 2016. What have you liked about working in this offense?
Oh man, I mean it's one of the greatest offenses ever. I mean I got here and you had Hall of Famer, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, Drew Brees, one of the greatest coaches of all time, Sean Payton. I work closely now with Pete, that's been here, that's kind of was the engineer kind of behind it all. So I was able to sit back and learn from these guys, and there's been some great coaches that come through here that spent the time with me and try to get me to where I am today. So this offense is, you would say it's changed some, but really it hasn't. It's just a different guy behind the center, different talent around them, and one of the greatest things that I would say our offense is we was able to evolve from. You get a guy like Brandon Cooks, then you move to Mike Thomas, and you still got Mike Thomas, you got Chris Olave, and now you go from Mark Ingram to Alvin Kamara. So it's just like, we still finding production and creativity, within the offense with the guys that are, been in and out of the building.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate you taking the time.
All right, thank you.